It starts out as we'll call you when something doesn't work. And in fact, that does happen. Sooner or later, something goes wrong that's serious enough that it requires multiple disciplines to solve the problem. And if it requires multiple disciplines on our side, almost always we've got to talk to people with corresponding talents in our customer organizations. And that means that we get to know really the depth of the organization. We get to know not just the people who work the software from day to day, but the people who are responsible for architecting the solutions in which that software lives. And it becomes it becomes very much a learning experience. It's very proactive, and it's not just how do you get through today, it's how do you reach tomorrow.
So for example, a customer of Origina based in the EMEA region raised a question about a BPM queue that was getting bigger and bigger. The business users hadn't experienced any problem, but they were concerned about the queue. And they did very well to raise the question because the size of the queue is limited. And we suggested to use BPC Explorer, which is a tool that comes with IBM BPM, to help the customer to debug the business process. And we realized that the BPM process was calling an external system that was working fine, but it wasn't returning a message to the BPM process. Then the process was not ending, and the message in the queue was not being released, and the queue was not being clear. And then we helped the customer to solve a problem before the business user saw any error.
In fact, the meet the experts is always something new for them. They never had this kind of opportunity. So on the onboarding process is an opportunity to explain that. But we have also those customer success managers who are available to help the customer to use us. And one day, they will open a meet the expert session with us, arguing, discussing, understanding the situation. They will have, and so we will address their troubles before they happen.
Within Origina, we have a separate security arm that looks into those, and we try to always advise the customers also proactively. So we then enjoy a relationship of the customer being proactive and also Origina being proactive as well in sharing information or planning for the future. Yeah.
The customer attitude does change. They become far more trusting, far more open, and far more willing to try things when the solution isn't immediately apparent.